Hello, welcome to our sixth video on AI and pedagogy. These videos are provided by Salto Digital. On this video, we will focus on information searching. That is among the top three things that people use generative AI for. My name is Matlena Laakso, and here you can see the aims and the themes of all these 12 videos. Here you can see the first 2.5 years of ChatGPT and the use of consumer licenses. So the top prompts, nearly 80% of prompts were about practical guidance, asking for help for different questions, writing assistance like checking out the grammar, summarizing, creating emails, and then searching for information. And that's why I created this video. Generative AI is not created for information searching, but that's how it is used a lot. So it's important to understand a few facts about that. About the users, you can see that there's at the moment 29,000 prompts every second globally, and that is just one AI tool with consumer licenses. So when you are ready with AI, close the tool instead of saying thank you so much, and then the AI will answer you, you're welcome. Can I help you with anything else? Because it's globally a huge amount of energy consumption just for saying thank you. You can be polite to AI, but when you are ready and you got what you need, then you can just close it. It's just a machine. You don't have to be that polite to say have a nice day. The most interesting fact in this research for me was that the work usage is very similar across different professions. So whatever you are doing in your work, you use this in very similar way, like gather information, document or interpret data, make decisions, solve problems, and use it for creative thinking. Here I have listed three ways for information searching. The first one is about traditional information search. Then you use databases and these logical operators, and then the human controls the process. It's a human that is defining the search term. It is the one who is selecting the sources, checking the original search as well. And then we have this generative AI that actually cannot be called information searching, because generative AI means that it answers based on its training data and by predicting the words based on probabilities. So it means that the results, they may look very professional, but they quite often contain hallucination, not just about the content, but it also can hallucinate the sources. And then we can combine generative AI and traditional information search. Tools like ChatGPT and Copilot and Google Gemini, they use this generative AI, but they can also use search engines. So it means that they are searching from external sources, and then they provide the search results to AI, and the AI writes summary. Even these can hallucinate. And then it's good to know that some databases have AI assistants. Scopus AI is one of them, and it can be used in, for example, in many university libraries. So they use curated scientific reference database, but there's AI to help to find the information. We can say that generative AI cannot replace thorough information search, but it can help you in many ways anyway. So I have here 5 viewpoints. First, you can use AI to orientate to the topic, but beware of biased assumption it has. And not all data producers provide their data to AI. You can also use AI to plan your search, to find good keywords, synonyms, perspectives. But it's good to know that AI apps are not trained to formulate search phrases. you can also use AI to tell you how the databases work, but the functionalities may have changed and their response may be out of date, but they might be a good help for you when searching for information. AI is not very useful on evaluating search results since it's a human skill based on the criteria that you consider relevant. But you can ask AI to clarify difficult text, you can ask it to translate or summarize the text. And then about references and citations. So generative AI is unable to reliably provide sources. It means that you have to make sure that the sources exist and you have to go to the original search to check out everything. I have used here as a source the guidebook of Tampere University Library that is also available in English. And especially if you are interested in academic information searching, this is where you can find information about assistance in databases and much more. And probably your local library or at least the university library has similar kind of services for you as well. This is a summary of this guide for information searches. So here are some questions to consider whether the information is misinformation or disinformation, or can you use AI for the task you are doing at the moment? Questions about original sources. And when we think about students, it's important to ask also, is AI supporting your learning? Remember the copyrights, protect your data, and so on. This image was made by Copilot with enterprise data protection. So I was allowed to create this because the guide is shared with Creative Commons license. I couldn't insert this to free Copilot or free ChatGPT since that would use all the information as a training data. Uh, I also wanted to remind you that when using search engines, they have huge potential and many different kind of ways to search for information. And they are also using AI. Yes, just an example, and you can go to the original source. You can see there that what kind of information search you can do with Google. You have noticed it has this AI overviews. That you can search the AI mode. Google Lens, especially the mobile app, is one of the most useful mobile apps for me. If you don't have any experience on augmented reality, you can do that with Google as well. And there's this voice search and discover. So if you are interested and want to know a little bit more, just go to this web address and learn more. And of course, the same goes with other search engines as well. Okay, here are still a few tips how you could get better results if you ask AI to, for example, specify the source type. So when you ask for information, let it know that you need peer-reviewed articles. Or when AI is telling you something interesting, you can ask for sources, or you can ask for web pages where you can read more about the subject. It doesn't mean that it always answers correctly and it can give you the sources, but you can ask for them. You can also either yourself verify and cross-check the results, but you can also ask AI that, hey, you told me that this is the summary of this article. Can you check out that all these three facts are correct? Sometimes it finds mistakes it has made, but not always. This iterative refinement means that you can start with broader question and then refine a step by step using AI responses as a guide. So it's kind of process of information searching. You can also start by asking AI to define quality criteria. For example, you can ask it, what is a very good LinkedIn post like? And it gives you a criteria of a good LinkedIn post. And after that, you said, well, I would like to create a post on this topic. Can you create me LinkedIn post according these criteria? You can also use different modes of these AI tools. When you use deep thinking mode, it means that it takes more time to think about it, not just answers very quickly. And then you can use deep research, and that's actually better when you need to update information from the internet. So actually, I should change the deep research here instead of deep thinking. But of course, it depends a little bit on your question as well. And as a last slide, I have this question. Can you use generative AI for your task, whether it's information searching or something else? And it starts from the question, does it matter if the output is true? If it doesn't matter, it's safe to use AI. And if it matters, do you have expertise to verify that the output is accurate? And if you don't use it. And if you have it, are you able and willing to take the full responsibility for missed inaccuracies? If you say yes, then it's possible to use generative AI. That was it. And in the next two videos, I will give some tips, especially to teachers and other educators as well. We will talk about learning tasks and AI, and then I will introduce some AI tools that are designed especially for teachers. Thank you for watching, and see you